Namaste, everyone. It is I, the Negro Samurai, coming to you live and direct. I'm making this video because I would really like to give a pretty detailed understanding of what I'm offering with the classes. First and foremost, the classes are free. They're absolutely free. Like I said, if you decide to donate, that donation will go toward investing right back into the class. You know, buying us arrows for archery, paracord, like training pads, training weapons, things of that nature. So, sit down and talk to y'all. First and foremost, everything will be done with a purpose. If you are interested in training, everything will be done with a purpose. Even these raggedy ass shorts I got on, everything is done in a way for a purpose. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to be pretty or have to be this or have to be that in order to come and train, in order to fellowship. I accept each and every one of you how you are. All I ask is that you are genuine and sincere and that you are serious about learning. So the Wednesdays, 4 o'clock, martial arts. I train in a triangle based martial arts, you know, close combat, and it is a self-offense. And repetition is going to be a big part of it. We'll be going with how to deal with an opponent from the inside, from the outside, how to deal with taller people, people with longer arms, and any other questions. So, and parents have asked me about children. I can't teach the children the triangle-based martial art, but I can go back and dig up some of the old Ryugoji karate that I've learned, and I can teach the children combat karate. It'll be something that they can do till they're old enough to do the triangle-based martial art. So like I said, at Wednesdays at 4, it'll be about the martial arts. It'll be about the hand-to-hand. We'll definitely get some archery in. All of that stuff is free. I have made bows for children. If they come, there'll be bows for the women to pull and for the men to pull. I have arrows. And so I just ask everybody to be serious, be on time. We'll get the archery in, then when we get to the hand-to-hand combat, I am going to be speaking about building up on strength. So every class, just expect consistently every class that I'll expect 10 push-ups from you. If you are late, there's 10 more push-ups. And when you get to the hand-to-hand combat, there's a try method that I use. You have to see it, you have to do it, and you have to feel it. So if you come to martial arts class, you won't be injured or hurt, but be ready to hit the ground several times. It is very important that you train in certain ways so that if you are in a fight or a scuffle and you hit the ground, it won't surprise your ass that much. You'll be used to it. So again, Wednesdays at 4, it'll definitely be about the martial arts, it'll be about archery, and it'll be about the hand-to-hand of the triangle-based martial art. Now, moving on to Sundays. Again, everything I want to do will be in a functional way. So on Sundays, it really will be about the fellowship. But the fellowship will be with everyone pitching in first and foremost. So for those of you who like your meats or who like your vegetables or whatever, if you want to eat, all I say is you don't have to bring no money. Bring yourself and bring something that you want to, something that can be put in the foil, something that we can cook out here over the coals together and enjoy. And like I said, that'll be the fellowship, just us coming together. We'll be able to talk about some things, get to know one another. But also, we will be going over systems on Sunday. Like I said, it'll be about the survival techniques. Everyone will pitch in and building a fire. Everyone will go and find firewood. Everyone will help in processing the firewood. Everyone will help in building the fire and getting it started. Things of that nature. And then I'll go over, how to, cook certain things, the different types of fires, so forth and so on. We'll go over other things like if we are setting up camp, how to set it up properly, how to set up a defensive camp, setting particular booby traps or noise traps or something called caltrops, in order to secure your camp. You can actually have a pretty secure camp even if you're almost in the wide open, and all that'll be done. Also, what's going to be big on Sundays with the survival techniques is also learning about systems. We're going to talk about how to be proficient with our different systems, and also, talking about the proficiency, we'll go over things that I know that a warrior should have at all times. Like I said, a warrior at all times. I don't care where you are, where you're going. You need to have a blade and a light source on you at all times. Bottom line, just those two things will save your life in so many situations. And also, like I said, we will be going over systems. We're going to learn how to make these systems proficient. So, like I said, I have about 3 different bag systems. You cannot put all your eggs in one basket. You have to have systems. You have to know what these systems are. You have to use repetition and do the same thing over and over, so that if the shit does hit the fan, it'll be second nature to you. So right here again, now this is one of my systems. This is my bug out bag. Like I said, in every single bag, you need to have a blade, even though I have another one here, but you need to have a blade and a source of light. But again, this is the bug out bag. This system alone is food, shelter, clothing. It's a few tools in here in case, I have to go and, cut and get firewood, fire starter, stuff like that. But this is purely food, shelter, and clothing. There are no weapons in here, other than, the blade, but that's not what that's for. That is for survival. So you should have a system for survival, all right? That is a system. You do not put all your eggs in one basket. Do not try to have a pack that you have everything in, because if that gear is lost, you've lost everything. That's why everything has its own place, in its own space. So again, the bug out bag system. This bug out bag is about 75 pounds. And like I said, everything I have in this here, for me, this is 75 pounds, easy for me to deal with. As I tell people when we go over bug out bags, you will have to figure out what you feel is most important to you. And whatever's most important to you, you got to put it in here. But then make sure that you put in the time, the effort, and energy to work out with your gear. You have to be able to move with what's comfortable. So if you want a heavier bag like I have, then you need to train with that heavier bag. All right. System number 2. This is the assault pack. Again, in every bag that you have, you need to have you a blade and a source of light in every bag. But this is the assault bag. This is the bag that houses my assault rifle. It has, like I said, it has the extra ammo for all of the guns that I am carrying. And like I said, this is strictly for if I have to go on the defense or the offense quickly. I grab my assault pack, and all of my firearms and weapons for combat needs are met in this pack. Last but not least, see if I can get a close up of that with the camera. Okay, well, over here, this is my get home kit, my get home bag. This is in my trunk all the time. The get home bag is separate from the assault and separate from the bug out. This is a bag that also has a little bit of shelter, but it has water, it has food, and it also has a few defensive tools. It has other clothes in here, because if something happens on the road and I'm 10 miles from the house, I have some cover in here. I have like a military poncho. I have another jacket to enforce warmth. And as always, I travel, my handy dandy bow and arrows. This stays in the trunk too. You never know what you might have to do. So again, this bag is if I am out and about and I am more than 10 miles from home. And as you see, yes, there's a source of light and there's a blade. But if I have to get home, my car is no longer available, I have this bag. Okay, it just don't want to stand up. But I have this bag to get me home. Again, there's food, there's water, there's a first aid kit in case I had a wreck, or whatever, and the car doesn't move. So if I've injured myself, there's a medical kit inside of here, duct tape, just all of those things. And yes, there's fire starter stuff. So again, this bag stays in my vehicle. If something happens to the vehicle and I am on foot and I am a pretty good distance from home, I have enough food and water here to sustain me until I can walk my black ass home. So, like I said, I want to welcome everyone. So many people have been saying they want to train, that they don't have a place to train. Here's a brother right here in Memphis, Tennessee, who is trying to offer to you. I don't know everything, but I will share what I know. And we will learn together, because even though I'll be instructing, I am forever the student. So I love you all. Again, all I ask, I don't want your money. All I ask is for your seriousness, for you to be genuine. And trust me, we will actually have fun. Class, even martial arts, is going to be relaxed. You better ask questions. We're going to move slowly. Now, I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm a serious ass nigga. I really, really am. That's my disposition. I'm a serious nigga. But other than that, though, we will have fun. There'll be smiles, there'll be laughs, and there'll be learning, and there'll be sharing. So hopefully I've explained well to what the two classes will break down to. I know everything won't be for everyone, but all I can say is if you're interested in either one, let's figure it out together. Namaste.